Hey folks, my name is Pravus. Welcome to a game called He Is Coming. Maybe a slightly unfortunate title given the state of modern memes. This is a roguelike that entered early access last year, and I've tried a few runs in my own time, and it's pretty fun, so I thought we'd show it off today. Now I'm sure you're asking the question, who is he? Well, he is a demon king that is trying to cast the world into another 1,000 years of darkness, and the world needs a champion. The world needs you. The format itself is pretty simple with a nice little retro aesthetic. You'll be walking around the world fighting monsters, finding loot, trying to build up an arsenal of gear that will be able to deal with one of 30 different bosses that will be sent your way every 3 days. Overcome 3 bosses and you win. Doesn't take too long, very replayable, exactly the kind of game that I'm looking for. Let's just jump into a run and I'll show you how this works. So this is our character, and we are going to be moving around on the map trying to defeat monsters and acquire loot by going to, let's say, these treasure chests where I can find one of 3 random different items. In my case, I'll go ahead and pick up a Shield of the Hero, which increases my defense. A very simple item, easy to understand. Now you have to be careful as you play this game. As you wander around on the map, you'll notice at the very top you have a day-night cycle. Every time you make a move, you are advancing time just a little bit. If you start wandering around on this map with no particular sense of direction or goal, and wander around aimlessly, then what'll end up happening is you are going to burn through all your time, and the boss is going to attack you at the end of the 3rd night, and you won't have nearly enough gear, and that would be a problem. Let's go ahead and engage in our first combat here against this little spider, and I want to show you how this is going to work. Pause. So the way this works here is everything is going to be in an auto-battler format. We have our character with our 4 stats. Our health, and if we ever reach 0, we die. That would be a problem. Our attack value, our defense value, and our speed. This, of course, is our enemy with the exact same thing. Now, attack works the way you think it does, is how much damage you do to their health. Shields are worth how much, extra health you have on top of your actual health pool. And it goes away in the exact same way. The only reason defense is better than health is that sometimes you can get an item that triggers a special effect whenever you run out of defense. That's the main reason you want it. And then finally you have your speed, which is effectively your initiative. It determines who gets to attack first. There's also a lot of builds that can build up speed and then use it in order to boost up your attack or something like that. Anyway, if we go ahead and advance now, we can see that we're going to do some damage. The spider is going to attack me. I only do 1 damage, so even though he got to go first, we get to kill him very quickly. I take a little damage. Oh well, we can recover that pretty easily. Right here we have a watchtower. This is going to reveal a big chunk of the map, which is good for me. I really need to find an improved weapon. That's gonna do just fine. I'll take the Sword of the Hero. This is part of the Hero's Return set. If I can get this sword, this shield, and ironically, these boots, we'd get a pretty massive power spike, but I only get 1 of the 3 items. I'll take the weapon because my little stick is garbage, so having something do a little bit more damage is very, very attractive to me. All right, let's go ahead and kill off this wolf. Fine, from here on out, I'm going to speed up the combats so it's going to go a lot faster. We'll fight this bat as well. Now, when you kill enemies, you're not going to gain any experience. That's not how you advance in this game. Instead, you are going to gain some money, which you'll be able to spend at a merchant. I find that money is pretty easy to come by because you'll fight things whether you like it or not, so I don't usually go seeking enemies to kill unless there's a specific item I want to buy. Anyway, we just reached a forge. This is going to give my weapon an edge, which is going to do a random effect. So, for example, gain an additional strike at the beginning of battle. Sure, we get an attack twice. Very good for an early alpha strike. Or we could go for the blunt edge. Every time we hit an enemy, we gain some armor. Good for some sustain. I'll take the extra damage and just try to go for a really strong alpha strike. Maybe that's the right call. Maybe it is not. Redwood Roast just increases my overall health pool. Not bad. This is a different blade. I don't want to get rid of that. Or we can gain thorns. So whenever we get struck, we do some retaliation damage. Can be nice, but only works once. I'll just take the raw health. It's not a bad option. Kill the bear real quick just so I can see how much damage we do there. Not bad. Let's go to this crystal ball. What am I looking for here? We can find oil, which is going to actually improve me in some way, or we can find a merchant. Let's see where the oil is. This can be coated onto your weapon to make it stronger in some way. You can do this 3 times, actually, improving all of its stats. We'll worry about that in a second. Now, you may have just noticed those enemies moved. That's because they are very docile and stand still during the day, but at night, if they can see you, they will chase you down. So nighttime is always a bit more dangerous. What do we have here? Whenever we lose our armor, we can deal 8 damage to an enemy. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Battle start if you have less speed than the enemy, gain attack equal to your speed. Depending on who we are fighting, this actually can be really good. If we're up against a very, very fast enemy, we want to have just enough speed to be a little less than them, but also boost my attack by a lot. In this case, this actually kind of works with the Razor Tusk Hog. This would boost my damage by a pretty good amount. I'm tempted to get this, actually. This wouldn't be bad. I might get rid of it very early, but it's not bad. Let's go ahead and fight this bear, because I do need 1 more gold in order to buy that. There we go. Done. I'll pick it up. Maybe we get rid of it. Maybe we don't. But for now, it is an option. We'll kill off this wolf as well. Amazingly, what I could do is actually apply a speed oil here. I'd have 3 speed, which is just a little bit less than the hog, and then I'd be able to do, let's say an extra 6 damage or so. 6 damage per hit. Wouldn't be bad, wouldn't be bad. Or I could just not worry about that because I have no idea what future bosses are going to be. And then we could go for something else, like attack oil. Here's the thing with the Razor Tusk Hog, though, now that I think about it. He has a special effect of his own. If he has more speed than me, he temporarily gains 10 extra attack. He's going to hit like a truck. So we really want to be faster than him. Like a lot faster than him. So I don't want to rely on the featherweight wings for this guy. Yeah, this item may not work as well as I thought. I'm going to take the attack oil because I think it's consistent for now, but we need to find a way to boost up our speed by a lot. That's what I'd like to do. All right, nighttime should be ending here very soon. We got the boots of the hero! Okay, speed is no longer a concern for me. Why? Well, we now are going to gain this speed, which brings me up to 4, but we also just got a set bonus because I have all 3 of these items. That gives me +2 in everything. So now I have extra attack, extra defense, and extra speed. This boar is not going to get a temporary 10 attack. It's just going to be a straight-out fight. Not bad, not bad. I will take it. All right. So now that we have our base stats in a very good spot, what I really care about more than anything now is going to be anything that gives me scaling. That's what I want. Something that is going to either give me a lot of sustain, so it's hard to kill me, or something that is going to be gaining attack damage as the game goes on. That's what I want to see happen. If I can't find it, we are not going to win against the final boss, I guarantee it. Now, I'd love to have this extra redwood roast over here, mainly because if you do get 2 of the same item, then you will be able to combine them to take up 1 slot, but just be a better, stronger item. Also with food, if you find a cook pot, you can combine 2 different kinds of food and get special effects that way too. It's very strong, but right now I don't want to give up the featherweight wings. I'm still hoping that maybe at some point that ends up being useful. We could find a graveyard, which might have another hero item or a bunch of other really powerful stuff, but you can only access it at night. Or we can find another oil and try to boost up my defense or my speed a little bit more. I'm going to find out where the graveyard is. It's way down over here. Maybe we can get down to that at some point at night, and that could give me something really strong. Not a lot discovered this direction. I'm going to go ahead and double back and move over here instead to see what we can find. Jewelry items sometimes have good scalers. Battle start, restore health. No. Ruby crown, lose speed, gain damage. Maybe. Still good enough for the boar, but what would I get rid of? If I lose that, then I would actually lose my speed, so no, probably not right now. Unless I want to get rid of the redwood roast, which I could do. Sapphire crown, lose health, gain 5 defense is okay. None of these are what I'm looking for. So unless I'm going to lose the health, I don't think I want this. And I'm still hoping that I can combine some food. There are some pretty powerful combinations in the game later on. So it is nighttime. I should be able to get to this just in time before night ends. See if we can find a really strong item down here. We get a legendary item, Brittle Bark Armor. Whenever you lose health, take an additional damage, but we have lots and lots of HP. Or whenever we lose armor, deal damage. Now that could be okay. Or the Time Bomb. Now that's fun. Deal 1 damage, but at the start of every turn, it gains more damage right up until we lose our armor for the first time, and then it goes off. So if we have a ton of armor, this will do a load of damage. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it and get rid of the redwood roast. I think it's going to be fun. Let's just give that a go. So my goal now, if I want to make this item its best possible form, is going to be finding a way to scale my armor so I become super duper survivable. That's what I want. The more turns I can survive without losing that armor, the better. Against this wolf, we should be fine. We're going to be fighting against the boss here pretty soon. What do I want? What do I want? Let's head over toward the merchant. I actually skipped this guy. We shouldn't have. Let's see what he's got. Okay. Whenever you restore health, gain an armor. Now, see, this could work with certain builds. There are a lot of options, like a sanguine build for self-healing, and this would also boost up armor and make this last longer so the time bomb goes off better. I mean, maybe. It's not bad. It's not bad. What else we got here? Spend armor to gain speed and attack. Yeah, probably not what I'm looking for with this particular build. Gain thorns for every armor removed by the first strike. Could be good. Gain armor, lose health at the start of turn. This is what I want. Iron transfusion. Gain armor, lose health. Okay, that might be able to last a lot longer for the time bomb, and then this thing will be able to go off. Maybe. I want this. It's going to cost me 10 gold. I need money. Now we know. Let's go over here and get another oil. Do I want to go for speed or do I want to go for defense? I think we just want some defense, so now I'm 666 across the board. An unholy number, but something I'm quite happy with. And these bears stand no chance. I'm just going to start literally killing things. We can't get the item until we fight the boss, because at the end of every boss, you're going to gain 2 more inventory slots. So I do want to sit around here, probably. I could just burn time right now, or I could head down to this. You know what? Let's head down to this campfire. This is going to end the night, but I can just go ahead and heal real quick. There we go. So at least I'm going to be full health, and let's see how well we lost against this guy. So my hope is we have enough. He's not going to get his 10 extra attack, so he should be able to last for 2 turns. This is going to do like 5 damage. It would be a lot better if I had so much more armor, but it'd at least be enough to instantly kill the boar. So he can't... Actually, wait, we just do 6 damage. He just dies. Never mind. It's not even a concern. The boar was completely worthless. We didn't need that. All right, let's go ahead and pick up the iron transfusion. Done deal. So now we are going to be losing health, but we are going to gain armor. Now, the big issue is this is going to start killing me over time, so I would love to find a way of starting to heal. The Iron Rose, man. The Iron Rose. If I had a way of healing, this would be great. Like, this is my scaling right now. If I can basically find a way to heal myself every turn or every other turn, then I could get rid of the featherweight wings. This would be... it could be good, man. It could. I'm trying to theory craft something here. I may not be making a very compelling case, and it really depends on me finding the ideal items. I don't know. Another shield of the hero would be great if I can find a golem. Have we found a golem yet? Do I even know where one is? I don't know that I have. There was one like way back here, right? That's not going to do me any good. Where could I find a golem? Where could I find a golem? We could try heading down this direction and pray. So if I can combine these 2 shields together to be worth 6 armor for 1 inventory slot, that would be very, very strong for me. And more armor is obviously just good for reasons we've kind of already identified. I'll take this waypoint. If you have multiple waypoints, you can teleport across the map, which is pretty good. Who's my next enemy? It's the Frostbite Druid. On hit, give the player freeze. He has a lot of armor. A lot of armor. So if I'm frozen, I lose half of my attack. That's the problem. He doesn't do a lot of damage, is the good news. So we might be able to last a long time, and the bomb is what saves me here. But it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. None of this is really what I'm looking for. We're going to pass on all that. Now, the one problem with these treasure chests is once you have opened a chest, if you pass on the items, they're gone for good. Like, you don't get that back. So, hopefully you didn't need anything that was contained inside. Otherwise, you're going to be hurting yourself. Another shield of the hero. I mean, how very nice of you, I guess, quote unquote. We are losing a lot of health right now because I just have to keep killing things. The less combat I take right now, probably the better. I have no way of sustaining myself at the moment. No way at all. I am tempted to get rid of these featherweight wings. They don't really do me anything right now. What do we have here? Give the enemy freeze equal to half your speed. I mean, yeah, if you have a lot of speed, this actually is really good. Really good, actually. Huh, because we can reduce their damage by half as well. And with this, I'd have 8 speed. That would be 4 turns of them doing half damage. That's good. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. I don't know, man, though. Maybe. Every 3rd time you take damage each turn, that only works if they do lots of damage in the same turn. Explosive powder, if I had bomb items, that'd be great. I wouldn't mind getting this. I could see that being very good. With my particular build, that's not half bad. Let's see. Oh, but a sapphire earring, gain armor every other turn. What I really want, what I really want is to get a emerald earring that restores health every other turn, then get the iron rose, and that would do the same thing, but I'd also heal. I could steal armor from the enemy. This is pretty good, but what would I get rid of? Get rid of the featherweight wings? Maybe. Yeah, I guess for now I do that. I don't think this is going to help me much. It does mean I lose a lot of speed, so all of a sudden the frostbite boots don't look nearly as good as they did before. But it's not bad. More boots of the hero. God, I wish, though. Like, okay, if I found a... Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of the sapphire earrings I just got. Why? Because if I can find a golem, which is what I'm looking for, I'll be able to upgrade 2 items, and I can retain this defense and speed for a while. So where's the nearest golem? He's really close! Oh, thank God. Okay. So this actually works for me. That was a gamble. That was a gamble because I just got rid of some sustain, but this is fine. Let's upgrade 2 shields, make those a golden item, so that's combined. And let's do this, combine those. There we go. I've now got 2 more item slots. Okay. So what can I go get? If I kill another thing, we could get those frostbite boots, and that would bring me back up to what I was looking for. I need to fight one more enemy, though. Let's kill the spider. So we should be able to outspeed him and deal with him. I'm actually not going to use the fairy. This would transform an item of a rarity into another item, a random one of the same rarity. So with things like the iron transfusion, the time bomb and stuff, like this would be pretty good, but like I actually do benefit from this. I'm scared the iron transfusion is literally going to kill me. Because right now it's actually hurting quite a lot. But let's get over here. I'm going to pick up those frostbite greaves. So there we go. So now our speed is also very defensive, but I'd like to find more ways of scaling up that defense. What can we get here? Whenever we are wounded at half health, we freeze an enemy for another 3 turns. Whenever we lose our armor, gain some health. Temporarily, I'll take this. It is a method of gaining some extra HP. I don't know that it's going to do anything for me, but we can try. Because no one's going to expose my armor for at least a little bit. What do we find with the watchtower? I don't think we found anything. That sucks. Small dagger, no. Double-plated armor, whenever exposed, gain armor, no. No, none of that helps. I don't want to take these combats, but it's okay. As long as we have a chance to heal before we fight the next boss, it's not going to matter that much. We already have an edge, so this doesn't do me a lot of good unless I want to replace it with something else, so I'm going to ignore that. What else can we find? I've got to head back toward that fire in a minute. Wow, we found absolutely diddly. Okay. Then I guess we're going to head over here, and we're going to fight another wolf, but we're going to heal up because I'm pretty low right now, and I can't afford that. So let's end the day, restore 10 health, and enter into the fight against the next boss. So our goal is to burn through his armor very quickly, but at the battle start, I mean, he's not going to do a lot of damage, which means my bomb is going to have a lot of extra time to build up damage, so if he does burn through it, then he's going to get nuked. Like, this should kill him. So let's just go ahead and advance, see what we can do. We're going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, he can't, he's dead. I don't even think he's going to break through my armor, to be honest. I mean, we're frozen, so maybe he will, actually. Every time we hit him, we lose a lot of damage potential. Let's go ahead and speed this up, see what happens. I mean, he's not breaking through me at all. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He didn't even have a chance. We built up enough armor, we were fine. All right, so the next fight is going to be against Leshen. It's always Leshen on day 3. This guy can do a lot of damage up front. He's got no extra defense, but the problem is he does have a second form. His second form is all about scaling. He gains more damage every single turn. So if you don't have a way of building up a lot of healing or shield in order to counteract that, or if you can't build up your damage fast enough, you're gonna lose. So this is the guy who can really mess you up. Getting to him is not that bad. Notice, by the way, that all of the enemies have been gaining more health every time we have fought a boss. So the enemies do get progressively more dangerous. A golden treasure chest! Oh my god! All right, we can get ourselves a load of extra health. The cherry bomb does 4 damage at the beginning of a battle, can finish off enemies very quickly, or a golden redwood helmet. So we just get a lot of extra health. I mean, it's good in the sense that, yeah, getting a lot of extra armor is nice, but I'm going to take the raw HP. I just need to find a way to heal, dude. If I can't find a way to get some health back, this iron transfusion is unironically going to kill me. I may have to get rid of it. I can't believe it, but it's almost true. The redwood helmet, I could just get another golden version, but to be honest, am I depending on this? No. I'll take the leather vest for the moment, I guess. I can't believe it. I may have to get rid of this. I don't want to. It pairs so nicely with what I'm trying to do. But it's gonna kill me. It literally is gonna kill me. I have to have a way of sustaining, man. I've got to find a way to heal. Gotta find a way to heal. That ain't gonna do the job. Come on. All right, vampiric wine. Whenever I'm wounded, heal some health. It's a thing. I'm going to take this in, get rid of the redwood helmet. I guess? I don't know. What else can we find here? Explosive surprise. Lose armor, deal 8 damage is fine at the start when you're below health. This is a great way of getting a lot of armor. A lot of armor. When we restore health, gain... I need something that gets me health, man. I need it badly. More speed than the enemy, gain 2 attack. I mean, I have more speed than Leshen. This would definitely be worth 2 more attack. It's pretty good. I'll take that instead of the leather vest. I think that's an improvement, sure. I'm very concerned that we are doomed. And I think it's the iron transfusion that's going to kill me. I almost have to get rid of it. I'm stubbornly holding on, praying I can find a way to make this work, but it is literally killing me. I have no choice. I have to get rid of it. Another rare item. What do we get? Sword Talisman. If I deal non-weapon damage, deal 1 extra damage. Great when you have thorns or bombs. Man, this feels bad. This feels real bad, but if I didn't have that, I literally would die to Leshen by killing myself. I can literally only survive 6 more rounds with that. So no matter how much armor I'm generating, it'd be an instant death. Let's find a graveyard, see if there's any really rare gear over here at night. Probably not, but we'll see. We need to find campfires or something. A golem. Oh, hi. How you doing there, bud? Let's try working our way around over here. Another leather vest or boots or whatever, leather gloves. Presumably, if I got like 3 different leather items, maybe I would get some sort of a set bonus. None of this does me any good. Ironically, this golden redwood roast is doing me no good at all right now. Mainly because I'm nowhere near my max health pool. All right, it's nighttime. I'm going to go ahead and just rest to get 10 health now. And we'll do a quick look over here. We could find... Okay, I'm going to head back to another ferry, and we're going to try to get rid of this new legendary item I just got, because this only works once. It's 1 damage. It's a useless item. Let's see if we can transform it into something else that's really good. We get Ruby Gemstone. If your attack is exactly 1, deal 4 damage. That's absolutely useless to me. I feel like I've completely sunk my build. But I had to because I couldn't get another item to sustain me. That feels so bad it hurts. Legitimately hurts. All right, a golden treasure chest. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Hang on, a golden shield of the hero. I can make this into an even better item. Or we could go for the double-plated armor, lose a lot of speed, or we could get a bit of horns. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna take the golden shield. I'm gonna get rid of the golden redwood roast. I should have gotten rid of the ruby. No, maybe I can transform the ruby again later. We're fighting against Leshen now. If I could have gotten to another golem, this would have been fine, but I can't, and I don't even think I can get to this treasure chest in time, so now we're committed. I don't think that we are going to win. We're going to win this first fight. I'm not concerned about the first fight. I am very concerned about what follows. So he's going to do a lot of damage, but the freeze is doing me a lot of good. The freeze will not do a lot of good against his second form. That's the problem, because he's going to be scaling up really, really quickly. He's going to start with 0 damage. Like, what good does that do me? None. None whatsoever. So he's going to die. Cool. Done. Behold my true form, says Leshen. And we did get to full health at least before this, so I mean, I've got a good amount of health. Here's the thing. Okay, maybe this will actually still sort of kind of work. Maybe. I've got, let's see what. I'm going to have about maybe 8 turns, maybe, to build up enough shield that maybe this will be able to do a load of... I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out. We're committed now. There's nothing I can do, so let's just see if we can kill him. 2 strikes at the beginning with a lot of damage. That is certainly going to be nice. I'm building up power with my time bomb. Either the time bomb saves me or I lose. That's it. He's only got a couple more turns of freeze. His damage is very, very low, but it's about to spike. Now it's up to 4. Okay, so he's going to hit me hard here. He can do 1 more hit next. Okay, and that is going to do... Did that do the time bomb? I may have just triggered and I didn't even have a chance to notice. He's going to hit me. I'm going to heal a little bit. It is not enough. Are we going to be down by 1 turn? No! And that is, unfortunately, he is coming. If the ruby hadn't been stupid, I think I actually might have won that. This item sucked. Of all the things I could have gotten, that was the worst. Oh, frick me. 1 turn off. All right. Anyway, whenever you finish a run, you're going to unlock new items that you can discover in between runs. So in this case, by completing a battle with 8 base speed, we got Citrine Yellow. This unlocks the Featherweight Greaves. Whenever you lose speed, restore that much health. And considering Featherweight does have a lot of items that burn through your speed, this can be good. So now we probably have enough items to get another set, which would be nice if we could find all of that. Gosh dang, what else do we get over here? We got a total of 30 gold spent. Cool, so I get Gilded Edge. We can gain money. Yeah, all right, sure, why not? It seems great. Let's go to the main menu here, and I can just show you the compendium. Now, there are a lot of items that you can discover across multiple different types of maps. We have the woodland, and we have the swampland. Would not be surprised if another map gets added into the game at some point. It is still in early access. From here, you can see that I've only unlocked a couple of the item sets. There's a lot more that you can uncover in the different maps. We can see the different bosses, what they can do. There's like 30 different ones that you will overall be able to fight. And then if you have, by the way, unlocked a handful of items, you can kind of reveal what your next achievement should be in order to unlock something else. So let's say right here, the Rock Slide victory, if we can win against the Ironstone Golem for the first time, who I have yet to fight, then we would unlock a new item there. What about over here? Defeat the first boss before you battle a single enemy. That would get something here called Animal Friend. Test of Strength. Find and challenge a boss in the overworld. Whatever that means, I don't actually even know. So you get the idea. There's a lot of things you can unlock, lots of new builds, lots of zany little things you can do. It's a pretty fun game, and if you're not talking on YouTube like I am, a run can really be done in like 10 to 15 minutes. So you can burn through these fairly quickly. There's a lot of replayability, lots of cool item combinations, lots of boss variety, and you'll have to change your build accordingly. And then of course there are multiple maps, and you can increase the difficulty of said maps, which is pretty cool. So I think He Is Coming is a pretty fun game. It's a little on the arcadey side, but depending on what you want, maybe that's pretty awesome for you. I don't know. It's something worth your attention. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.